So tell me what you think the holdup is with the number of female pilots earning a living as pilots. I think the number of female pilots overall is increasing, but those who are actually actively participating in with piloting as a job, that's been pretty stagnant. And I think we've seen like a 7% female Air Force pilot number that's been pretty consistent for the last 20 years, and a little bit lower than that for the airlines. What do you think the holdup is there? What's the drawback?
Well, actually, there's been an increase, if you will, in terms of the number of women earning, the ATP ratings or commercial ratings. And really good news, the number of women student pilots right now is at 14%, which if those women continue to get the advanced certificates and ratings, we'll see an increase. And as you know, and you mentioned the Air Force specifically, the Air Force right now has an initiative, a workforce task force for their pilot shortage. And in fact, we're involved with that as well. And one of the key things we're saying to them too is you've got to reach kids, particularly young girls, when they're younger, to be thinking about these opportunities. I think the if you will, the problem is whether it's an awareness to women that these careers and opportunities that are out there and how to reach them. One of the things we hear is the financial struggles. Well, our scholarships and in which we talk about, and it's kind of disappointing to be honest. We have scholarships that we may occasionally get no one applies for. That's a little rare, but maybe like 2 or 3 people apply. So the opportunities are there. I think we need to do a better job of letting individuals what those opportunities are and getting them out there. I really think the industry overall, whether you're talking airline, corporate aviation, military, they're all doing things to encourage more women to enter their field. I think they're doing a better job in terms of whether it's performance reviews, opportunities for advancement. I mean, I think of people who've come to our conferences in the last 5 years who are at senior level ranks, executive vice presidents, senior vice presidents, they're generals, commanders, which we're talking military terms. It's happening. It's just slow. I mean, I look back when we had the first conference, and the number of women airline pilots was less than 1,000, and now there's close to 6,000. So the raw numbers have increased. Obviously, the percentages are small, but I see that we've seen increases. They're improving. Maybe not as fast as we'd like, but I think we are seeing improvement.